Hello again, Josh Weber here, CEO of Big Red Jelly. Today we're going to be covering the first 3 chapters of the final phase in the proven process of Big Red Jelly. That phase is the growth phase. Now we've entered the final phase, which is growth. And the first 3 chapters are very similar to our other phases, right? Grow discovery, grow research, and grow strategy and setup, okay? So as we begin the growth phase here, our team will always start with a discovery session with you and your team. We want to get to know your growth goals now. We want to get to know your growth vision. Where do you want to take your company in 5 years and 10 years? Where do you want to take your website? Which online tools do you want to be using? What's your digital marketing strategy, et cetera, et cetera. After that chapter, we move into research, but we'll get a little bit more technical in this research than other phases that we've done before. For example, we'll dive deep into your Google Analytics and your analytics data. We will look deep into Google Search Console, see which pages are being seen or not seen. What's your online customer journey with your website? Which digital marketing channels are working and not working right now? And we really get into the user analytic data as well, using heat maps and video recordings and flow charts to see where do customers start on your website, where do they finish, how do we optimize that funnel for more revenue for your company. So after discovery, we go into research, then we move into strategy and setup. We'll present this research and strategy to you and your company and say, this is where you're standing, this is where you want to go, here's how we're going to get there. We also have a very important and methodical checklist here. It's our setup checklist. The website setup checklist will be dependent on your CMS. So whether you're on Shopify, Wix, WordPress, WooCommerce, BigCommerce, or any other CMS out there, depending on what we're using, you will have a specific setup checklist that we'll go through. This includes things like basic SEO, setup points, basic automations that we want to set up, plugins, applications, Zapier connections, checking your desktop, mobile, tablet versions of your website, setting up some basic login features, etc., and so much more. So, grow discovery, grow research, grow strategy, and setup is that foundation for this final phase of your journey, growth.